The purple shirts are out in force.
My name is Benjamin Wardrop. I was an E5 sergeant in the U.S. Army. I was injured in combat in 2008. And now I'm at home. Most of the time I'm disabled. I have lower back injuries, upper back injuries. It kind of hurt me to sit there and watch everybody work and not be able to work. It's a killer. It's a great help seeing, Dale here and being able to talk to him and knowing that he's been through the same situations or similar situations that I have.
I'm Dale Beatty. I was a North Carolina National Guardsman from 1996 to 2006. I served in the Statesville, North Carolina Guard Unit, and I was a field artilleryman. Deployed to Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom II as some of the first Hearts and Minds soldiers over there. And in November 15th, 2004, we were on a combat patrol, and the Humvee we were in struck 2 anti-tank landmines and eventually lost both legs below the knee. So John Galena was actually driving the Humvee that day we were in Iraq, and so he and I served through multiple state deployments with the North Carolina National Guard for hurricanes. We served together in Iraq, and then the day we were together we got hurt. John suffered some pretty severe head injuries, back injuries. John and I, having military in our family all the way back to, in my family, the Revolutionary War, we really wondered why all of a sudden there was so much focus to help Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, and we were still leaving these older vets behind.
One of the missing links for older service members was the need to adjust veterans' homes to allow them to stay home.
The first thing we came up with was the Aging in Place program, and basically wanted to find veterans that were older, Vietnam or previous, that owned their own home but maybe needed a ramp, maybe needed widened doorways for their wheelchair, or a bathroom remodeled so they could more easily take care of themselves or help their caregivers actually take care of them.
Purple Heart Homes is going to help me put railing up to that corner and then back up to that, and then as well on Bocum, as well as from here all the way up to there, so I can be able to use both handrails if I need them to get up and down the stairs.
Now Purple Heart Homes is able to help more veterans like Ben get their homes adjusted to allow them to get around their homes. It's that missing link from the VA that John and Dale have been able to fill.
I consider myself very lucky, even losing both legs. From the moment on the battlefield where we sustained the injury all the way through my recovery, I was so severely wounded that I always was at the top of the quote-unquote food chain in receiving medical care services and even benefits as I transitioned out of the military. And I get to meet a lot of people who, for one reason or another, may not have had that best case scenario.
I'm Sergeant Benjamin Christopher. I was a motor T operator.
And I'm Sergeant Samantha Christopher. I served 4 years active duty, and I'm still in the reserves now.
Benjamin and Samantha Christopher are both Purple Heart recipients for their service and injuries in the Marines.
We took turns getting hit.
Yeah.
So he got hit by an IED in March. I got hit by an IED in April. He hit another IED in May. And then a few weeks after that, I was involved in another complex attack on a base that I was in.
The Christophers were able to purchase their first home thanks to Purple Heart Homes.
When the housing market kind of collapsed, we also had a lot of requests for assistance from veterans who did not own homes. So we were able to obtain donated foreclosures or real estate owned properties. We could get those for free. We could go in and rehab the homes and then help the veteran acquire a mortgage for no more than 50% of the appraised value of the home.
After everything me and my wife have been through, we definitely count our blessings for this home. This home, we talk about it every day. It means more than it's out of this world what it means to us.
Now Purple Heart Homes has grown beyond North Carolina. There are chapters in multiple states serving veterans in their communities.
We saw so much need coming across our desk from people in Arkansas and California and in Texas that need the services we're trying to provide. So we had an idea to form chapters, and these chapters are their own volunteer board that incorporate as a nonprofit in their particular area.